to support Israel.
What church?
SDA
Where?
on west side of Joliet.
My name is Deacon Lamar Brookins. I'm from Second Baptist Church, the oldest predominantly black church in Joliet. I'm here to support America and Israel. And I pray for Israel often. God said, pray for the peace of Jerusalem. I pray for Israel all the time.
We're here from Life Church of Rock Run in Joliet, and we're here just to worship the Lord and to have a good time and to support Israel, our friends. Thank you.
What a wonderful thing to feel the presence of the Lord God in this place. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord God. At this time, we have a presentation from Omar Eshel, Council, Government of Israel, Ministry of Tourism, Director, Midwest Region.
I want to share with you, from the bottom of my heart, the best book ever in the history of the world is the book, it's the Word of God. And I read it every night. Every night. Actually, I want to share with you this. I'm going to end with this, but this is how the Lord works. The great rabbi here just spoke about what was told to Joshua, Chazak ve'ematz. I actually read yesterday, book of Exodus 17, right exactly what you just said. And I want to share that with this wonderful audience at the end of my talk, how this ties in together to this wonderful gathering. So I want to share with you what it is to be in Israel, what it is to be in the Holy Land. You know, Israel is the place of God. As the prophet Isaiah 2:3 said, from out of Zion shall go for the Lord, and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. There are 5 Jerusalem in the States. There's really one Jerusalem. There's a Zion National Park, but there's one Zion. And when you're going to be in Israel, when you're going to follow the footsteps of the prophets, of the kings, of Jesus, of the disciples, you have to keep in mind also that Jesus actually never left Israel. He never did. And when you're going to walk the same street that he did, you're going to be in the same places that the Bible speaks about. You're going to open the Bible. You're going to read what says in the Bible. Look around and say, this is the Word of God. And it's 100% true. Because I've been to Greece and I went up to Mount Olympus and I haven't seen any house of Zeus. I can tell you that. And this is why you need to come to Israel. Because it's not a trip. It's not a trip. It's a journey of a lifetime. Now I want to ask you folks here, who here never been to Israel before? Raise your hands. Don't be shy. Alright, you got in a good crowd and tell you why. You know who else never been to Israel? Moses. I can promise you we can take you there in less than 40 years. That's for sure. And we actually reach the right place.
That's good.
Now talking about Moses, I want to share with you a small incident that happened to me. I used to open the good book every Saturday before I came here with my wife and my baby. And we used to open the good book and said, honey, pick up a chapter and let's go to visit the site. And I remember she spoke about the miracle of the 4 brothers with the palsy. Remember the guy, the paralytic on the stretcher in Capernaum? Yes. So we went to Capernaum. The Capernaum. So we went to Capernaum and we saw the house of Peter. Now this is not a cathedral. It's a house of a fisherman. It's a tiny little house. And I said to my wife, I said, honey, what do you see? And she looks down and she says, I see a pile of rocks. I said, no. A little bit more. What do you see? She looks down, she says, I see a tiny little house. So we opened the good book and I read to her the part where Jesus preached and was so crowded that the 4 brothers took the stretcher and took it from the roof down. Now we were standing above the house of Peter. And I said to her, wife, read again. What do you see? And she read the Bible. She looked down and she says, I see a house crowded with people. And there's a holy man sitting in the middle. And it's so crowded that you cannot fit that paralytic person. You have to take down the tiles from the roof. That's what Israel is all about. That is what the Holy Land is all about. It will bring the Bible to life to a level you will never read the Bible again the same way. Now I want to finish what the great rabbi said right here. In the book of Exodus 17, I know because I read it last night, there was the battle of Rephidim. You know, where the Amalekites were fighting against Israel, they were about to destroy Israel. And Moses, the Lord said to Moses, go up to the hill and raise your hands. And as long as your hands are going to be up in the air, Israel will prevail. But Moses was weak and he was weary. So Joshua and Hu went up to the mountain and helped him raise his hands. And that's exactly what happened. In that battle, when Moses raised his hand, the Israelite prevailed. I see you wonderful people over here, and you are Aaron and Hu. And you are raising our hands to fight against the Amalekites. And I want to finish with this by saying, stand with Israel by staying in Israel. And this is a small thing that, you know, for a lot of people, you know, look at this and say, this is how the Lord works. Really. I always say, come to Jerusalem and leave a piece of your heart in it so you can always come and visit it. So in Jerusalem, there's a piece of every one of us. Did you know that the USA is in the heart of Jerusalem? If you spell Jerusalem, J-E-R, USA, then so on and so forth. Thank you so much. God bless, and see you in Israel.